rezoning. Yeah, it can come in two ways. Like I was just telling them, I think we're doing a comprehensive review of the.
I was trying to eavesdrop, like construction, there's
every 5 years we have to review it and update it. So that's kind of one opportunity for us as a planning commission to propose rezoning. Also, people, citizens can come and say, hey, I want, like we're going to be looking at tomorrow, somebody asks for a rezone of the ag park. So they can ask for a proposal, we'll take that in, they've got public meetings, the planning commission looks at it, and they can make changes, they can recommend passage, they can recommend say no. That goes, once it's kind of all done, it goes to the city council planning approval. So there's a couple ways that you can rezone can happen.
Okay. So it's all it goes first to the planning commission,
Right.
you review it, discuss it, whatever. The recommendation goes to the city council, and that's where the decision is actually made.
Right. Yeah, it's a bit of a convoluted process. Like I made a proposal to on the we spent literally almost a year talking about it. What I have proposed is right now if you have a travel trailer, somebody can stay on your property for 14 days max. That's the longest they can stay on your property. And I proposed to make it a little bit longer. Like my thought was like, especially about younger couples, if they had a baby and they wanted to have a parent come stay, sometimes they may want to stay for a little bit longer than 14 days.
Right.
So I made a proposal to allow it to 3 months. Then you had to get a permit. You had to have it on the side of your house. I mean, this was a big. I mean, we talked about it for a long time, and then it went to council, and they rejected it.
Huh.
So they can. I think typically they accept the changes we propose. That, you know, for the most part.
So when did council learn about this proposal? I mean, are you working with them all the time, saying we're
I
considering
gave
this?
updates. Yeah. But the final proposal. Yeah. When it is election time, to be honest, my personal opinion is there's a little bit of nobody wants to be. No, right now, that's going to be there.
Okay.
And I don't know that that's all good.
It's politics.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
One of the big things I think about our town is, like I told you, we want economic activity. You know, we have all these events here, we have softball games and stuff. People come to our city, and there's no place to stay. They have no place to stay. Or the trailways. There's no motel, there's no community. There's a campground there. It's kind of enclosed, it's not in very good shape. I don't think they got used last year. But there's no place to stay. We want people to come to our community and spend some money at businesses. We need someplace for them to stay.
Right.
Yeah, but they're staying in Tumwater, come here for whatever, and then go to Tumwater, they're going to do their thing in Tumwater.
Sure.
And that's part of the reason why I don't want to share with us. Okay, somebody can come and stay for a weekend or something. But,
What's the city's, we had red and
bed and breakfast, there may be such a Airbnbs. I mean, I think it's minimal. I don't know if you looked on there, there'd be one that's really in the city. There's, I know, one outside the city a little ways.
So what are these ideas? Is your personal idea, or are you getting people calling you up from the community, or how do these?
That was kind of my personal idea, but that was always been my thing to the city council. I think the mayor
I do mine too. I do mine also.
I'm always cold. My husband is like, in shorts because he's so hot. I'm like, go outside for a minute. Open a window.
I have to wait. We're gonna have to wait a minute. I gotta catch my breath. We have no presentations. Brings us to public comments.
Wait a second. Recommended action.
Oh. Recommended action, approve the settlement agreement.
Okay. I authorize the Mayor Pro Tem to execute settlement agreement with Russell Martin in the amount of $4,050.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the settlement agreement. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you.
It's been settled.
Merry
I'll
Christmas.
sign it and she'll send it to you. Thank you. No presentations. Brings us to public comments. Number one, you have, anybody from the comment like to?
Merry Christmas.
Anybody from the public like to make a comment? You have 3 minutes. Please step to the podium, sign in, and make sure the microphone's turned on. Okay, I guess nobody wants to make a comment. No public hearing, no proclamations. Old business is EDC contract. Would you please?
So this is just our annual agreement with the EDC. It is identical to last year's. The amount is the exact same. It's a $10,000 agreement. And if anybody has any questions.
Move approval.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the contract with the Economic Development Council in Thurston County. Is there any discussion?
Actually, because we know what this is, but we have people on Facebook. If you can give a brief explanation, that would be wonderful.
I would love to do that.
Thank you.
Let me read their little,
People on Facebook, you said?
I think it's Facebook.
Oh.
you know, in the world.
Yeah.
We're on the World Wide Web right now.
People on the net.
People want to know. Whereas the state of Washington has created RCW 3521703, which recognizes participation in economic development programs as a public purpose in which all cities may engage either directly or through nonprofit corporations. And whereas the city realizes the sound tax base in providing quality services to its citizens are each positively influenced by creation of economic vitality. And whereas the city owns and operates various utilities and cooperates in providing other public services and is therefore interested and concerned with customer utilization of these services. And whereas lack of family wage job opportunities leads to a decreased standard of living for Tenino residents, increased rates of crime and family violence, so dramatic, as well as physical and mental problems. Whereas the nonprofit EDC is effectively working to identify and encourage new family wage job opportunities for residents in the city of Tenino. Whereas the EDC is actively pursuing and facilitating the location of targeted businesses to Tenino through development and implementation of strategy to attract such targeted new business and industry, as well as through work with local firms considering expansion. Whereas the city is obtaining for its benefit the knowledge, experience, and resources of EDC for business development, marketing, business expansion, and retention, and small business assistance.
I don't think it's necessary to read the entire thing.
That was pretty much close to the
Yeah.
entire. Whereas, you get the gist.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, new business, Arts Law Amendment.
Yeah, so this is, we received a grant from the Washington Arts Commission for, I believe it was just under $14,000. It was for two different projects. One project was the art banners that went all over town. The second one was one that we never got to. It was to create a big Tenino. It was kind of to recreate the stone Tenino sign in front of City Hall. We couldn't really come up with a place to put it. We couldn't really find someone to fabricate it in time. So we've had to amend this grant and just cover the art banner. So it's changing it to $10,583.34.
Move approval.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the Arts Washington grant amendment. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is the TIB Park Avenue Award that you talked about earlier.
Yes, we talked about this. This is a letter from TIB. Congratulations. We are pleased to announce the selection of your project, 2024 Park Avenue Overlay from 6th Street to Howard Street. The TIB is awarding 95% of the approved eligible project costs with a maximum grant of $382,850. Before work is permitted on this project, you must complete and email the following. So this is the award, this is the agreement, this has gone to our attorney. All good stuff.
Move approval.
Second.
Second.
Oh, sorry, Rachel.
It's
I
been
said it
moved and
first.
seconded to accept the TIB Park Avenue Award. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is the amendment for the City of Tenino and DIG for the North Building CM. It's an amendment to the agreement.
Yes, so CM is construction management. So this is an agreement for Gibson Olson to essentially Mark Marshall to manage the Ag Park, oversee, as he just did last week, bids coming in and making sure that we're following all the rules on that.
Move approval.
Second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the amendment award, oops, that's the wrong one. Amendment to the City of Tenino and DIG for the DIG for the North Building CM. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, the next one is award for electrical Ag Park for the North Building.
Yes, if you guys have this in front of you, the city advertised bids for the Egg Park North Building Improvement Project, electrical, on November 8th to perform the electrical finish work. The city opened 4 bids that were submitted on December 6th, 2023. The bids were as follows and include sales tax. Travers Electric, $362,135. Thorin Electric, $396,500. Tapani Electric was $448,615. Apex Mechanical was $633,476.81. The low bid was offered by Travers Electric. Travers Electric bid is the low bid submitted and is properly filled out, including signatures, and is deemed to be responsive. There was no minor oversight on omitting the year of the notary signature block and the non-collusion affidavit form. Travers Electric has submitted a revised form with the year filled in, and the city attorney and I agree that this is a minor informality which can be waived. I have verified that Travers Electric is in good standing with the state of Washington. I have also checked their references, which are all good. That's from Mike Marshall. We recommend that the city award the contract for the Egg Park North Building improvements to Project Electrical to Travers Electric.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to award the electrical Ag Park of the North Building. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is the award for the HVAC on Ag Park North Building, which North Building is owned by the city.
Yes. So the city advertised bids for the Egg Park North Building Improvement Project HVAC and plumbing on November 8th, 2023 to perform the HVAC and plumbing finish work. The city opened 5 bids that were submitted on December 6, 2023 at 1 p.m. The bids were as follows and include all sales tax. Elite Mechanical, $387,049.67. Sunset Air, $400,906.15. Capital Heating and Cooling, $478,342.50. Apex Mechanical, $597,318.44. Pacific Tech was $627,520.50. The low bid was offered by Elite Mechanical Services. Elite Mechanical's bid is the low bid submitted and is properly filled out, including signatures, and is deemed responsive. I have verified that Elite Mechanical is in good standing with the state of Washington and also checked their references, which are all good. We recommend that the city award the contract for the Egg Park North Building Improvements HVAC plumbing to Elite Mechanical Services.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the award of HVAC for the Egg Park North Building. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Up next is resolutions. You might as well stay there.
Man, I'm gonna have to get my water, Linda. No. Okay, resolution 2023-11. This is a resolution of the city of Tenino amending the adopted 2024 consolidated fee schedule. Do I need to read this whole thing?
No.
Okay, well, so this is essentially just a resolution for our fee schedule. There are 3 changes that we have made to this since last year's. The only thing we did was we added into the building, it did not used to say, so our building, it says on here, we use Thurston counties. We did add re-roof on here, but just put based on valuation because that is what it is on the county and that's what we've always followed. But we wanted to make sure it said it on this portion. We also removed parking, I was reading that. Camping sites. We have changed the single units to $10 a night instead of $8 a night. And then we removed, we kind of used to have like a free-for-all price of $8 and we got rid of that one. So those are the edits that were on this amendment,
Move
on this
approval.
resolution, sorry.
Second.
If you two are having a contest on who's going to say second, because I have to wait. Thank you. The move to pass resolution 2023-11. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so moved. All right. Oh, come on, what's going on here? Next is ordinances. Ordinance 929, second reading and adoption of the 2024 budget.
Yeah, I feel like you probably have to read this one.
Not the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
First paragraph,
First-
last line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first paragraph.
Oh, me?
last
You want
line.
me to?
Go ahead. Do your thing.
Whereas ordinance 929, an ordinance for the city of Tenino, Washington, adopting the budget for the fiscal year of January 1st, 2024 through, I can't read while he's trying to take away a photo. You know why? Because he's going to take a photo and be like, and then he's going to put it right on the front page. Wall of shame. Thanks, Dan. Whereas the City Council for the City of Tenino, Washington held public hearings on November 14th, 2023 and November 28th, 2023 for the purpose of determining the ad valorem tax to be levied in 2024. And whereas the City Council in the City of Tenino, Washington held public hearings on November 14th, 2023 and November 28th, 2023 for the purpose of establishing the city's budget for the fiscal year of 2024.
Last line.
Adopted by the City Council in the City of Tenino, Washington, and approved by its mayor and regularly scheduled open public meeting, therefore, this 12th day, December 2023.
Move approval.
Second.
It's been moved and second to adopt the second reading and to approve the second reading and adoption of the 2024 budget. Is there any discussion? Hearing one, all in favor?
Aye.
All
You guys want me to-
Opposed?
We are in compliance.
Yes, okay.
Do you want me to sing a little ditty or anything before I get
No.
down?
There you go.
I mean, I,
Just a little tap dance.
Unless you want to make a public comment. Okay. It's now time for public comments. Number 2, anyone in the audience have a public comment? Please feel free. 3 minutes. I guess nobody wants to. They're all tight-lipped over there, so. Any announcements? We
Merry
are,
Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody.
and we're